Well, this is the 440i. It's a little dirty right now because it was raining, and California is not the greatest with weather and durability. That's why she is in the garage. She will be a garage queen. But you know what? Let's get inside. I want to show you the Harman Kardon sound system and talk about a little bit about what I'm talking about, if that made any sense at all. But yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. So the Harman Kardon sound system is a great sound system, don't get me wrong. But there are a few things that I've discovered after having this car that kind of turn me off, right? And one of the biggest things that I've discovered, in fact, that I've learned from other cars that have had, a couple of years into it, a couple thousand miles already driven on it, it's durability. Now this car in particular, I bought it used. It came with 20,000 miles. It's a 2018. And you would think that this Harman Kardon sound system, which if you want to upgrade with BMW and include the Harman Kardon sound system, it's almost like a $2,000 to $3,000 factor. And it's really expensive. It's an expensive sound system. And don't get me wrong, it's a great sound system. It's quality, it's high fidelity, which I love and enjoy. It's really crisp and stuff. But I've discovered that after a year or two of breaking it in, enjoying the music, because I love cranking the music loud. I love to be able to listen to it clarity and to crank it up and just sing along where I don't hear my voice, right? And I like to hear the music more than me sometimes, but I believe that it should last you pretty good. But already with this car, I bought it like a month ago. Obviously it's used. The rear right speaker is already blown out. It's like throwing some weird, like crackling, like tearing sound almost whenever the bass hits. And my wife noticed it. And she's like, "Hey, your rear speaker, it's kind of blown out." And I'm like, "What? It's a Harman Kardon. Like, it should last a good while, and it should be able to, handle these amplitudes of just whatever the stereo comes with, So I'm a little disappointed because you know what? I've also learned this on my other, my friends' cars, my brother-in-law's cars. They all have BMWs. And I saw the same thing on their car, is that when we crank it up, you give it the bass you want, the treble and all that fun stuff, and then you don't hear that clarity anymore. It kind of dissipates. So I'm curious, are you experiencing the same thing with your sound system, Harman Kardon? With the BMW 320i that I had, it was a high fidelity, it wasn't the bass sound system, so it was a high fidelity, and then up next is Harman Kardon. So I had the high fidelity only. And I was cranking it up pretty well, and I at least added like 30,000 more, 40,000 more miles on it. Drove it all over the place, which means the stereo was cranking pretty well, and never had an issue, never. And this one being a 2018, a little newer than my 2016 320i, and it's a Harman Kardon. 2-3 years in, my gosh, it's already blown out, which I'm so shocked about. So. Harman Kardon is great. At first, I thought it was a big deal because it is a value item. It is something that could really bring up the value of the car because it is something that comes standard in a lot of BMWs. So if you do include it, it does crank up the price because it's something that, again, BMW includes into their markup pricing. So if you do upgrade it, it does bring up the value, but is it worth it to spend that kind of money? I'm not being biased, I'm being real. I know that I have a partnership with Bavsound, and I'm excited for that video series to come out because I will be showing you, I guess, my reaction, because you can't really listen to what I'm listening to, but overall quality, it's just, I'm hoping that it's a big difference. There is a big price difference between Bavsound and Harman Kardon. So what I'm discovering all over YouTube and just research is that Bavsound provides a higher quality of sound. It's more durable. And to be honest, when I was holding these speakers from Bavsound, man, they're sturdy, they're heavy, not too heavy, but just heavy for a speaker. It just feels really robust, which for me, it helps because I want quality in my car, right? So I don't know, let me know what you think of this Harman Kardon. Do you have it? Have you experienced any issues? Do you love the way it sounds? Do you hate it? Do you want to upgrade it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because again, I was always a big fan of Harman Kardon, and now it's like, is it worth the price and the breaking point from you getting this car or another car with or without that sound system upgrade, right? So anyways, I just wanted to share those thoughts with you. I can't really show you or have you listen to what I'm listening to, because obviously this microphone doesn't do it just, but for the time being, at least you can hear my thoughts about Harman Kardon and how that works. So I don't know, maybe I got a defective system. I'm not sure, but I have heard this type of, I guess, issue on various models, old and new. Nothing against Harman Kardon, but hey, you know what? I'm excited for Bavsound and the sound system I'm about to install into this car. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification if you like this video. Give me a thumbs up, guys. I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm grateful for all of you that are taking the time to watch my content. There's a playlist on all things N20 motor related. So guys, look at that playlist and you can see exactly what I've done to my car. So thank you so much. Really appreciate the love and support, and I'll catch you next week, family. I'll see you.